Hey guys, I just want to give an overview of my three color decks that I play in Magic Online and in real life. The first one is called Bant, and Bant generally means a deck consisting of white, blue, and green, which is these three aligned colors. And yeah, this is the aggro control deck, very mid-rangey. I have no cards costing over 5 mana in this deck. I have Well, just to go over the cards basically a little bit. To go over the lands first, I have Bant Panorama and Seaside Citadel, Temple of Enlightenment, Temple Planny. If I had dual lands and fetch lands for this deck, I would use them as well. Don't have it right now. I'm running a Spellskite, a single one. 2 mana, you can change the target spell ability to it. Basically, it really helps you save your other creatures. If you have a Spellskite out, then they can't really target your other creatures. It basically saves them. I guess you can also put Kira Creek Last Spinner as well. But to me, Spellskite is a little bit better than Kira for this deck. Since it's an artifact and doesn't need double blue, it's not legendary, you can use your own effects on it basically. So I like Spellskite. And then I have Rafik of the Many, 3/3 Exalted. Whenever attacks alone gains double strike, really powerful. Kazali Pride Mage, of course, which is a pretty good utility card. You can destroy artifacts and enchantments. What do we have here? Yep. Voice of Resurgence. Whenever opponent casts a spell during my turn, or when it dies, I get a token, which is good against people playing a lot of instants. And Kitchen Finks, always a good card to have. 3/2, comes up and gain 2 life. I have Kitchen Finks and probably the most... Kitchen Finks and Eternal Witness are probably the cards that reappear in the most of my decks, because they're just so good. So that's why that's there. Knight of the Reliquary, +1/+1 for each land card in my graveyard. Of course, if you have fetch lands, if you have Terramorphic Expanse, if you have Evolving Wilds, and other cards that basically die when you use them, then this is really good for it. And you can sacrifice, Forest or Plains and search for dual lands, of course. So Knight of the Reliquary is pretty good. Geist of St. Traft, also pretty good. Hexproof and attacks, you get a 4/4 tapped and attacking for just 3 mana. Scavenging Ooze, really good card. It's good against graveyard decks, and it's also a good card in general because aside from a Tarmogoyf, I don't have Tarmogoyfs in this deck, but probably it can be up to a Tarmogoyf. It can get pretty big. Eternal Witness, really good card. 3 mana, enters the battlefield. You get to reuse any card, which is awesome. Collected Company. As an instant, 4 mana, top 6 cards, put 2 creature cards, 3 or less, into the battlefield. Since most of my creatures are 3 or less, then Collected Company is really good. I have Garruk Wildspeaker, which is still one of the best green planeswalkers out there. Maybe the best one, I think. Thrawn the Last Troll. 4 mana, 4/4 hexproof, can't be countered and regenerate. Really hard to kill. And for blue, I have Phantasmal Image, 2 mana to copy any creature, is awesome. 4 Remands, counter target spell for 4 mana, and you draw a card and it delays the opponent's tempo, which is really good. So yeah, 2 of the cards I really have in this deck, but I can't because they're really expensive, are Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyfs are really expensive, I don't have them in this deck. I have Scavenging Ooze instead, and Snapcaster Mage. I would like to have Snapcaster Mage in this deck, but again, it's a little bit expensive right now. It would be nice to have Snapcaster Mage in this deck, but I have Phantasmal Image instead. A little bit cheaper. And then Jace Beleren. Since Jace the Mind Sculptor is banned in Modern, so I can't use the Mind Sculptor here. I have to use Jace Beleren. I do have Mind Sculptor, I just can't use it. So you look for Jace. I have all these Jace cards. Yeah, I would like to put Jace the Mind Sculptor in here, but yeah, it's too powerful. It's funny how they banned Jace the Mind Sculptor. They didn't ban Snapcaster Mage or Tarmogoyf. I guess the Mind Sculptor is, in terms of pure power, Jace the Mind Sculptor is one of the most powerful cards in the game. It's just amazing. Alright, and then Vendilion Clique, another card that's used a lot. It's also expensive, but it's I only have 1 of it, so I don't need to buy that many. It's legendary, so I only have 1. So it enters the battlefield, and then you choose a non-land card from it. Basically, it acts like a discard. It helps the shuffles the opponent back from the library, then draws a card. And it's flash, and it's flying, and it's a 3/1, so yeah, it's just a really good utility card. Cryptic Command is really useful because it's one of the best instants in the game. 4 mana, counter target spell, or return something to its owner's hand, or tap all the creatures your opponents control, or draw a card, and you choose 2 of them. All those effects on its own are really good. So Cryptic Command is one of the best instants in the game. I have that. Glenarger Archmage, 4 mana, and then you can counter target non-creature spell with a persist. Again, it's good for protecting your creatures. Then for white, I have the really common Path to Exile, the ubiquitous Path to Exile. 1 mana, exile target creature, pretty simple, amazing card. Gotta have it. And then Brimaz, I have Brimaz because it's just a really good creature card. 3 mana, 3/4 vigilance already is pretty good. The fact that it creates tokens makes it even better. Elspeth Knight Errant, again, one of the best planeswalkers for white, and one of the best planeswalkers in general. I think along with Jace and Jason Mind Sculptor, Jace Belair, and Garrett Wildspeaker, and some other cards. I think Elspeth is one of the best. 2/1 abilities, really good. Hero Blade Hold again. Anything that creates tokens on its own and without any further mana investment is pretty good. Linvala, Keeper of Silence. This one is to defeat other opposing combo-y decks / really powerful creature decks. For example, Scavenging Ooze. They can't use the ability. Something like that. Linvala is good. Sublime Archangel kind of just fits with the Bant theme, I think. That's why I have it in here. It fits just pretty well Bant. And I also wish I had Noble Hierarch. Noble Hierarch is a really good card here. I don't have it in this deck yet, but when I have enough tickets, I will buy it for sure. I just need to get enough tickets first for Noble Hierarch. But would it be nice to have Noble Hierarch? Yeah, I'm going to put that in as soon as I get, because that is the Bant card to have. To have 1 mana, tap. It's basically 1 mana for 0/1 Exalted, and it can tap to add white, blue, or green, basically the Bant colors to your mana pool. So it's made for Bant, and I will definitely put it in as soon as I have enough tickets to buy a set of 4, because no one uses less than 4 Noble Hierarchs. Everyone uses 4 Noble Hierarchs. So yeah, I'm definitely going to use that. So, alright, this is my Bant deck. In other words, it's my green, white, and blue deck. We'll see how it fares. Okay, Evolving Wilds. Blue, white, probably control. Need a island. There. Ooh. White, blue, and green. So that's basically the same as me, which is also Bant. Huh. What was that? Oh, return it to my hand. That's annoying. Very annoying. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Okay, that's going to be extremely annoying. But he doesn't have 3 blue mana yet. So maybe I'm okay for now. He needs 3 blue mana to use that ability, so we'll see. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Okay. Didn't think you would do that. Okay. Voice of Resurgence comes out. Okay. Creatures you control get +2/+2 and has flash? What kind of card is that? I'm gonna remand it. Let's see what happens. Gonna cast Collected Company. Bring some creatures out. Counter spell? Huh. Nope, it's just an enchantment again. Okay, I got Scavenging Ooze and Knight of the Reliquary. Ooh, is a 4/4. That's cool. Not bad. Ooh, Cryptic Command. Oh, I'll just keep that on hand. Yeah, I like that. And yeah, I'm tap with those. So I have a hard counter spell in Cryptic Command. It's actually a hard counter spell. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to counter that. Counter target spell and counter target spell, return target permanent to its hand. That's what I'm going to do. Cryptic Command. Such a good card. Imagine if I had Snapcaster Mage in this deck. Snapcaster Cryptic Command. That's a good combo. Need a lot of blue for it though. Gonna use this ability, remove this from the graveyard. Whoops. Oh, awesome. Eternal Witness. I can get back my cryptic command. That's great. I'm gonna put a Thrawn actually. Put some more pressure. This game's mine anyway. That is 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. It's done. GG. And that is my Bant deck, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Thomas Reach. Yeah, I imagined that. Another one. Need Elspeth here. Night Hero with Blade Hold actually. Do it. Wow. 10 damage already. Next turn he's dead. He's got to remove the Hero Blade Hold and Elspeth somehow. Otherwise he's dead. don't care too much about that. He's dead next turn. GG.